In order to book your UK practical driving test, you must have already passed the theory and hazard perception test. To give you the best chance of passing first time, the DVSA recommends reading 3 books: The Official Highway Code, Know Your Traffic Signs, and Driving the Essential Skills. In this video, we will share with you 10 of the toughest theory test questions and show why it is important to prepare for the test using the recommended resources. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel so you are notified when we release a new video. Also, if you have any questions about the theory test, then please comment below and we will do our best to answer. During the theory test, you will be asked to answer 50 multiple choice questions and complete the hazard perception test. The multiple choice questions are based on the knowledge you will need to drive safely and are all taken from the recommended reading. You may think that the questions you will be asked are about the rules of the road and traffic signs only. This is not the case. The theory test also checks your understanding of driving skills as well as other knowledge you may need, such as first aid and basic car maintenance. This is why it is important to read all 3 recommended books and not just rely on the highway code. The questions based on skills and other knowledge are often the ones that are answered incorrectly, but every one of these questions is taken from one of the 3 recommended books. If you prefer, the official DVSA theory test app is also a good source of information. Let's get started with our 10 toughest questions. Good luck! Here is the first question. Unbalanced wheels on a car may cause A. The steering to pull to one side, B. The steering to vibrate, C. The brakes to fail, or D. The tyres to deflate. Pause the video now if you would like more time to think. The answer is B. The steering to vibrate. Wheel balancing is when the weight of the tyre and the wheel is distributed evenly so that it spins smoothly as we drive. Having unbalanced wheels will give a vibration through the steering wheel whilst driving at higher speeds. If we notice this, we should visit a tyre supplier to have our wheels and tyres rebalanced. Question 2. Highways Agency traffic officers A. Can stop you for speeding, B. Can give you a fine for illegal parking, C. Have no enforcement powers, or D. Can do MOT checks. The correct answer is C. They have no enforcement powers. You will often find Highways Agency traffic officers and their vehicles on motorways. Their primary job is to help keep traffic flowing smoothly by managing incident-related congestion, coordinating emergency services, and assisting any motorists that have broken down. Next question. You've broken down on a motorway. In which direction should you walk to find the nearest emergency telephone? A. With the traffic flow, B. Facing oncoming traffic, C. In the direction shown on the marker posts, or D. In the direction of the nearest exit. The answer is C. In the direction shown on the marker posts. Along the side of the motorway there are marker posts placed every 100 metres. They show the distance along the motorway and where the nearest emergency telephone is. If your mobile phone isn't working, the arrow on the side of the post will direct you to the nearest emergency telephone so you can get help as quickly as possible. Question number 4. A casualty isn't breathing properly and needs chest compressions. At what rate should you press down and release on the centre of their chest? A. 10 times per minute. B. 120 times per minute. C. 60 times per minute. Or D. 240 times per minute. The correct answer is B. 120 times per minute. The NHS recommended method for giving CPR to a person that isn't breathing is to compress their chest at a rate of 100 to 120 times a minute. Basic first aid skills are tested as part of the theory test, as they might be needed to save someone's life one day. Question 5. You are about to go down a steep hill. What should you do to control the speed of your vehicle? A. Select a high gear and use the brakes carefully. B. Select a high gear and use the brakes firmly. C. Select a low gear and use the brakes carefully. Or D. Select a low gear and avoid using the brakes. The answer is C. Select a low gear and use the brakes carefully. When driving down a steep hill, gravity will cause your vehicle to speed up, making it more difficult for you to stop. To help keep your vehicle's speed under control, select a lower gear to give you more engine braking. Also, we should make careful use of the brakes to prevent them from overheating and failing. Question number 6. At a puffing crossing, which colour follows the green signal? A. Steady red. B. Flashing amber. C. Steady amber. Or D. Flashing green. The answer is C. Steady amber. Puffing crossings have infrared sensors that detect when pedestrians are crossing and hold the red traffic signal until the crossing is clear. The use of a sensor means there's no flashing amber light as used on a pelican crossing. Pedestrian crossing questions are among the most failed theory test questions, so it is important to learn how they work and what they are called. Question 7. What does this signal from a police officer mean to oncoming traffic? A. Go ahead. B. Stop. C. Turn left. Or D. Turn right. The answer is B. Stop. A lot of people confuse this with the signal to turn right only, but in fact it is a signal for traffic in front and from behind the officer. This is a situation that you may not face often, if at all, but it is knowledge that you may need one day. Question number 8. You are braking on a wet road. Your vehicle begins to skid. It does not have anti-lock brakes. What is the first thing you should do? A. Quickly pull up the handbrake. B. Release the foot brake. C. Push harder on the brake pedal. Or D. Gently use the accelerator. The answer is B. Release the foot brake. If the skid has been caused by braking too hard for the road conditions, release the brake. You might need to reapply and release the brakes several times. This will allow the wheels to start turning and regain steering control. Question number 9. You are waiting in a traffic queue at night. To avoid dazzling following drivers, you should A. Apply the handbrake only. B. Apply the foot brake only. C. Switch off your headlights. Or D. Use both the handbrake and foot brake. The answer is A. Apply the handbrake only. When you are in a queue of traffic, leaving your foot on your brake pedal will keep your brake lights on constantly, which can dazzle drivers behind you. If you apply your handbrake, the car is secure and you can take your foot off the foot brake. This will deactivate the brake lights and therefore not dazzle drivers behind you. Question number 10. You see a pedestrian with a dog. The dog has a yellow or burgundy coat. This especially warns you that the pedestrian is A. Elderly, B. Dog training, C. Blind, or D. Deaf. The answer is D. Deaf. Dogs trained to help deaf people have a yellow or burgundy coat. If you see one, you should take extra care, as the pedestrian may not be aware of your vehicle approaching. As you can see from our 10 questions, you will need to know more than just the highway code to pass the theory test. This is why it is important to revise all 3 books that the DVSA recommend to give you the best chance of passing your theory test the first time. If you found this video interesting, then please visit our channel, as there are over 150 more tutorial videos to help you improve your driving. If you would like to help us make new videos, then please consider becoming a member of our channel. Thanks for watching.